Who wants to hear a depressing story about how Chuck Norris isn't great?
Well, let's end on a low note, sure.
Is this a hoax? I don't think I'd ever hear that.
No.
Surprising.
Oh, don't do it. Chuck Norris is super religious and opposes gay rights.
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was just invincible. I don't know too much about Chuck Norris.
No,
He definitely thinks he's invincible with the power of
unfortunate.
Jesus, but yeah.
I didn't know
It's
that
a real
about
shame
him.
because it's not just a bunch of like hype from him being like a cowboy on TV that's actually short. He actually did study like multiple types of martial arts and was the first like Westerner to earn the something at the place. There was whatever, and it was super. He did a thing that no one before him that was like white had done before or something. I don't know.
Yeah, this is why you want to transfer all those jokes over to Bruce Lee. You know. That's
to be quite honest, though, Bruce Lee is a much better candidate for those jokes. Bruce Lee, when Bruce Lee does push-ups, he doesn't push himself up; he pushes the earth down.
That's right.
I can't think of anything else.
I've literally just forgotten all of the Bruce Lee jokes now. Hashtag Bruce Lee jokes. But anyway, it's this is from the National Catholic Register, a source of
unending amusement.
Catholicism.
Okay.
Catholicism is not the religion of nice. Is the title, not more.
Wow. Okay.
We could use a little more Chuck Norris and a lot more Jesus. Is the subheading.
What?
Chuck Norris.
You can tell these guys are hip with the kids, particularly since his name is Matthew Archbold. But one should always be wary of disagreeing with Chuck Norris. Fuck you.
Okay, here's a Chuck Norris joke. It's like
Bruce Lee joke. It's
like, wait, Chuck Norris was on the cross next to Jesus. Jesus was a thief.
Actually, I approve of that because that's a joke Chuck Norris would hate. One should always be wary of disagreeing with Chuck Norris. Always. But especially when he's speaking truth.
Oh, boy.
Apparently, Chuck Norris is going to punch you for disagreeing. The famous actor and martial artist recently urged parents to consider sending their children to more conservative colleges, including the Faithful Christendom College of Front Royal, Virginia. Apparently, they named it to scare away anyone with sense. But he warned parents that many universities have, quote, become little more than leftist indoctrination camps where too many professors are simply peddling progressive ideologies packaged under the guise of education and shutting and keeping out anything that would challenge them.
Like science.
Or psychology.
Or psychology, or history, or theology classes taught well, or
humanities,
or math, or I've run out of subject. I'm not really sure what there is that you can teach. Anyway, most universities, Norris warned, are a, quote, one-sided educational environment, end quote, because education has sides. Oh,
heaven forbid we should.
I was trying to see if I could get you guys to be angry and super react to something, but I think this is going to backfire real fast.
Yeah, heaven forbid we should present other ideas. Yes.
Yeah, but also, there are sides of religion. Sides of education. False. That is not what education is, Mr. Norris. Fuck you. All right. With, quote, restrictive speech codes biased against conservative students and propagandizing for radical causes and lifestyles, end quote. Like being in control of your own body and making your own choices.
Yeah.
If you're a woman. Radical. Truth isn't something that is especially prized nowadays, is an ironic sentence printed in the National Catholic Register, especially at colleges and universities. And we have not only allowed this, but we've funded it. Instead of teaching our children our faith, we allow them to be shaped by the culture. So you should let your...
Heaven forbid there should be a culture.
Yeah, no... Breaking news. Christians come out against culture.
No, here,
apparently.
Breaking news. Culture... like helps form children's outlook on life.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Other people. Maybe don't have them all be ridiculously Jesus at you. Why do we continue to do this? It's almost axiomatic that Christians and pro-lifers, this is their word, not mine, apparently they call themselves pro-lifers, will one day emerge victorious in the culture war simply because they tend to have more children than secularists and atheists.
They're just going to outpace us?
Yeah, they're just going to outbreed us like von Neumann machines. I mean,
they're going to try. They're trying.
I'm not going to lie. When I was Catholic and when I was pro-life, I used to think like, oh, it'll be fine. All the pro-choice people will die out, and then everybody will have babies and cringe.
Yeah.
No, that's the idea. That gets like there's places. There's I forget the name of the summer camp that they sent, but they literally say that as one. You know, the anti-Christian forces are coming, and if you don't have a bunch of kids, you won't have the votes to defend yourself against them.
Right. Hashtag we are the locusts. Yeah.
Hashtag fight for religious liberty.
With babies. But in the end, it's not true. Actually, what's funny is that I didn't know that dead baby jokes existed as a genre until my high school theology teacher at Catholic school told me that was a thing. It's like literally the only place I've heard a person just list off a bunch of them.
That's awesome.
She was great. But in the end, it's not true. As long as Christians continue sending their children to secularist and atheist indoctrination camps, they will lose. So why do we continue to do this? To not make waves, to be nice and polite. We want to be Christians, but only in the inoffensive variety.
Nice and polite bullshit.
I mean, that's what they...
I mean...
Wow.
I guess it depends on the ones you know.
Yeah, just smiling doesn't
Who
mean
stands in front of the Planned Parenthood buildings? I mean, you know.
I mean, they smile while they bomb them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just don't have like a standard phrase to yell when they bomb it. So, I've heard parents say they want their children to be well-rounded, which essentially means they bring.
Heaven forbid.
Outrage. Well-rounded. They should be well-crossed. A different shape. I've heard parents say they want their children to be well-rounded, which essentially means they bring them to church on Sunday and then immerse them in the culture the other 6 days.
I thought well-rounded meant healthy. Oh, wait, no, it does. Okay, it makes more sense now.
Yeah. It's also like, the word culture is a positive thing generally, unless you're describing like a bad, is there no culture in your church?
I mean, do they not have Christian culture?
It's a subculture, yeah. I mean, but a culture nonetheless.
Yeah, but culture means bad now, apparently.
That's right. But subculture is good.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you view children as tools.
Yes.
As a weapon, really.
As a weapon.
As a weapon,
victory.
yeah.
But which essentially means you bring them to church on Sunday and then immerse them in the culture the other 6 days. That's not well-rounded. You're forging the enemy's weapons. God, I love when they talk.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
It's just so on its face.
When they try to be like poetic and it doesn't
horrible.
work.
They try to be poetic, but they don't have an idea of what the poetic use of language would be. They collect buzzwords every now and then. They invent new buzzwords, and then they use them until they get bored with them.
Well, how can they know anything about poetry if they're not going to secular schools?
Well, poetry is of the devil. So
They have psalms.
Yeah,
and they also have
Psalm of Solomon
and songs.
Songs of
Solomon.
Songs of Solomon. Yeah.
That dirty
Great
book.
stories in the Bible.
Doesn't count as pornography if it's in the Bible.
Issue of horses, yeah.
But is it erotica still?
Yeah.
That's
it's Ezekiel 23:20.
I love that one.
Look it up, kids.
It'll be the well-fingered part of the Bible, yeah.
That's what she said. Erotica in scripture. Where can we find that?
Ooh, can we get a what do they call it? With the pictures.
A picture book?
Yeah, like a picture Bible, but like all the naughty bits.
Oh yeah, I think there is something like that. Didn't David Fitzgerald
those things
put
exist,
something
I think.
together like that? Yeah, I think so. But
I'm sure there's a portion of
I've got to get one and then finger it.
Finger your way through it, I guess.
Yes.
At a faithful Catholic school, students can argue about when life begins. Really? Yes, they can actually argue about the science and what it means. Try that at a secularized university, and you'll have the Dean of Academic Affairs rushing in with coloring books and Kool-Aid for the other students while offering you a nice day at a sensitivity training seminar somewhere in Expulsionville. The irony
Wow.
is so thick I have to come up for air.
Yes. Holy crap.
Sensitivity trick. Oh my god.
God,
Well, but if you argue,
his view of colleges isn't slanted at all.
No.
I mean, if you argue that life doesn't begin at conception at a Catholic school, they're gonna freaking exercise you.
Yeah,
right? They're gonna throw their crucifixes
it's
at
blasphemy
you.
in contradiction to dogma.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to argue about that, particularly as a student. It's almost like, you're wrong about your own thing, dumbass. All right. At a Catholic school, students can. Oh my God! At a Catholic school, students can actually discuss gender and sexuality. We will get as far through this as we can. We may take this one sentence at a time. Oh my God!
Wow.
Oh.
Sure.
Really?
Sure you can.
Well, actually, it's simpler, presumably, because they don't recognize.
Right. All they'll talk about.
Oh, there's two genders.
Male, female. That's
Male,
it.
female,
Period.
end of discussion. And then sexuality means marriage. Done. So I guess you can.
I have
'Cause that's-
questions.
Yeah?
Many questions. I'm thinking the
You will not
questions
receive
that you're
answers.
not allowed to ask
Yeah, I was
in
gonna
one
say.
of those classes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you're not allowed to ask questions. You're a woman. This is Catholic school. Try that at a secular school. Actually, do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask about gender.
They'll
and
be
sexuality.
happy to inform you. Yes,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Yeah. Depends on, well, okay. Can you really call Texas public schools secular anymore? Faithful Catholic schools don't need #safe spaces. Oh, fuck you. Because the pursuit of truth is what everyone is there for.
Yeah.
Unless you are at Notre Dame, or if you are at Gonzaga, or even even now Ave Maria. Those are all Catholic universities.
I have to agree that his power of irony is just about the most powerful I've seen.
I
Of this
know.
whole-
That's true. It is the one thing that he has, perhaps, that may even be greater than Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee's.
Yeah.
Or Chuck Norris. Ooh.
No,
Hypocrisy and irony.
hypocrisy. Hypirony.
Hypirony.
Hypirony, I like it.
Hypirony, yeah.
That
there it
goes
is.
with antisappointment. Yeah.
Ironic. No.
Trying to invent words.
Almost.
No more
Word
buzzwords.
mashups.
No more buzzwords.
The point, okay, last paragraph, I promise, maybe.
All right.
The part that I want to get to is the motto for just about every secularized university should be Pilate's infamous question, what is truth? Okay,
For the
fucking
love of-
shit.
What the?
I'm sorry, but the truth is that you're not called to get along with others or play nice all the time. Jesus said, quote, "Do you think I have come to establish peace on earth? No, I tell you, but rather division." Which is the nice translation, end quote, which is the nice translation, because usually it says war.
With a sword or something.
With the sword. Yeah. So, yep.
Wow.
Just saying, all of the people, there are people that take those shit parts of the Bible very seriously.
Jesus was a prick. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, it sounds...
Even if he was gay.
Even if he was gay, he was still a prick.
Assuming that he existed as a single person.
Exactly.
Yes.
And wasn't a legend or collection of people or whatever. I don't know. I think the scholarship on that is pretty good.